Hopefully this link works and it's not one that's blocked by the school board. Oh, yay, it's gonna work. All right. Okay, let's move this. All right, guys. So our first video hopefully works. That's a way to start a class, right? Okay, so let's stop the share on that one. All right, so yesterday we talked about responses, animal responses, and that animals have a reason to respond the way they do. Okay? A response is a behavior that results from sensing information about an environment. And our phenomenon question for lesson 20, which was yesterday, was how do animals respond to information about their environments? So for lesson 21 through 23, which starts today, is how do animals process and respond to information about their environments? And if that wasn't a video to get your attention, I don't know what is. Think about, why do babies cry? What are the reasons? I have enough of you that have baby brothers and sisters. They don't just cry to annoy you. They cry for various reasons. For hunger, maybe because they have a wet diaper and they want their diaper changed, or they have a poopy in their diaper and they want their diaper changed. Maybe they're hurting and they want someone to comfort them. Maybe they're sleepy and they just want someone to comfort them and provide them attention. Maybe they're bored. There's various reasons why a baby might cry. Mila's an older baby. She's a toddler. She's almost 2. So her reasons for crying are a little different than a newborn's reasons for crying. Jolie Ray's reasons for crying, that'd be Logan's baby sister's name. Jolie Ray's reasons for crying will be different than Mila's reasons for crying because Jolie Ray's just a little thing. She's just a few months old, whereas Mila is, let's see, today, when you guys are watching this, is April 16th. So Mila is 22 months old. She's almost 23 months old. So Mila can communicate with words somewhat. So her cries are going to sound different, and she's not going to cry quite as much as Jolie Ray because Jolie Ray can't talk to communicate. So she's going to cry to communicate. Okay. She's going to cry to say she wants a dry diaper. She's going to cry to say she wants to be picked up. She's going to cry to say she's hungry. She's going to cry to say she doesn't feel well. Okay. How do babies know how to cry? Do they have to be taught how to cry? We have to be taught how to talk, but do babies have to be taught how to cry? Aren't babies born crying? Aren't they born knowing how to cry? Isn't that one of those automatic things that babies do? No one tells them how to cry, right? Babies just are born crying. What else do human babies do to grow and survive? They cry to help them survive. They let other people know they need things that would help them survive and grow. They do that kind of communication through crying. What other things do they do to grow and survive? Do they walk when they're first born? Does the baby just be born and start walking? Don't babies drink milk to grow? Aren't they born wanting to drink milk? Or do they have to be born and be taught how to drink milk? Do babies learn how to pick up food with their fingers? It's kind of something they have to learn how to do, right? They're taught how to do that pincher grasp. Mila's been learning how to grab food since she's probably a little under a year old. Don't babies learn how to walk also? There are different ways at arriving at behaviors. So some behaviors we learn through practice, and some behaviors we just know. Like babies just know how to cry. Babies just know how to drink milk. If they're born either when they're supposed to be born or close to when they're supposed to be born, they automatically know how to drink milk. If they're born really, really early, they might not have a strong enough reflex to drink milk, to suckle milk. Okay. But generally, suckling milk, in other words, swallowing milk, that whole swallow reflex, it is just that. It's a reflex, something you just know how to do. Okay. Can we choose how to respond to information we sense? Did we choose how to respond yesterday when the ball was thrown around the room? Or did you guys just kind of automatically respond to it? When the ball was flying around, did you choose your responses or did you just kind of fly into your response? Because I was purposefully keeping that ball flying fast so that you didn't really have time to choose a response. You just kind of automatically did things. Okay, we're going to explore this question further by investigating this lesson's phenomenon question. How do animals process and respond to information about their environments? Give me just a second, guys, okay? Okay, so now we're going to define innate behavior. And innate behaviors are things that we're going to learn how we respond to information we sense. Okay, so I don't have a partner, so oops. Let's see. Here. Okay, see if I can balance this without dropping it. Okay, I'll try. Okay. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but trying to get it right. When the ball's flying at my face, what you're supposed to see is that I'm moving quickly. Okay. I don't have to be taught to move quickly when a ball is coming at my face. See? It's all I can do to sit still when the ball's coming at my face. If somebody's throwing a ball at you, you're going to blink or you're going to do something. See? When the ball's coming at me, I'm throwing it at myself and I'm still blinking. It's an automatic response. Okay. That's a human responding to information. And I'm throwing the ball at myself. All right. So what this was supposed to be was you guys taking turns holding a transparent clipboard in front of your face while your partner gently bounced a table tennis ball towards your face. But It might have been born one day, but it wasn't yesterday. I have a good feeling that you guys would have been accidentally on purpose hitting each other with a table tennis ball or hitting each other with clipboard. All kinds of ways that could go wrong, right? And this little table tennis ball and this clipboard, I have a feeling that people would be getting hurt. All right. We all know that my little beach ball is full of air. It's not going to hurt anybody. But that little ping pong ball and that clipboard could hurt each other. Okay. So observation in the science logbook, record your observation. We're going to record the observation now. Okay. Share screen, live image. It's probably going to take me a couple minutes to get this to work. Y'all know the ball game doesn't work first time. As I said, might have been born one day, but it wasn't yesterday. All right, table tennis ball activity. I'm going to write this in pen so you guys can see it more easily. Record your observations when the ping pong ball came towards Mrs. Vandiver's face. She blinked. Okay. All right. I didn't necessarily jump because I'm throwing the ball at myself. Did I have to think about my response or was it automatic? This was an automatic response. Okay. So didn't have to think about it. Behaviors that occur without having to learn them are called innate behaviors. We're going to write that on there. Innate behaviors. And guys, you better be writing this in pencil. If you don't write it in pencil, I'm going to count off points. Innate behaviors are ones that occur without having to learn them. Okay. All right, you need to copy all that. I'll give you 1 minute. If 1 minute is not long enough, then you need to stop the video. This is my timer. It's actually 1 minute and 5 seconds. Okay.
So you need to have this copied. If not, you can hit pause in your video. Okay. So now I need you to create, it says on a piece of whiteboard, but you don't have room to do this on whiteboard. Just bear with me and watch what I'm doing. All right, so I'm doing this on my own paper. Animal behaviors, innate behaviors. We have two kinds of innate behaviors. We have two kinds. Instincts and we have reflexes. Those are both innate behaviors. Instincts are behaviors, often complex, that animals perform without being taught. Animals perform these without being taught. You don't need to copy this right now. Reflexes, and they're complex. Reflexes are simple, they're rapid responses to something that happens such as an animal jumped out of harm's way or a person laughing when tickled. So split the innate behaviors column into two more titles, two more columns, titling one instincts and other reflexes. We already did that. Innate behaviors, students have mentioned so far. Instincts are reflexes. So let's think about the behaviors we've talked about so far. Newborn crying to get food or attention. Is that a complex behavior without being taught? Or is that a rapid response to something that happens? That's an instinct. So an instinct would be a newborn crying. Newborn crying to get food. That would be an instinct. Okay. Now, what about blinking when a ball's coming towards your face? That's a simple, rapid response. You guys did that. Well, I just did that when a ball was coming towards my face. That's a reflex. So blinking when a ball comes toward the face. What about when someone yells at you and you jump? Is that an instinct? Is that a complex behavior? Or is that just a simple, rapid response to something that happens? Jumping when someone startles you. That's a reflex. So jumping when someone startles you. Okay. Everybody see this so far? All right. Think of sneezing when dust gets in your nose. Is that a complex behavior or is that just a simple, rapid response to something that happens? Sneezing when dust is in your nose. That's a reflex, right? So sneezing when dust gets in your nose. Okay. Birds building a nest. Is that a complex behavior that birds know how to do without being taught? Or is that a simple, rapid response to something that happens? Seems to me that is a complex behavior. So birds building a nest. That's an instinct. What about whales swimming thousands of miles to return back to their wherever they were born in order to mate? Is that a simple rapid response to something that happens, or is that a complex behavior that they do without being taught? Seems to me that's a complex behavior that they do without being taught. That's an instinct. So whales swimming thousands of miles to mate. Okay, they're not taught that. What about spiders spinning a web? They're not taught that. But is that a simple rapid response, or is that a complex behavior? It's going to be a complex behavior. Spiders, so that's going to be an instinct. Spinning a web. All right, so those are innate behaviors. Innate behaviors are behaviors that are not taught. Innate behaviors are not taught. Okay. So innate behaviors are different from learned behaviors. Not all behaviors are innate. There's another type of behavior, and that is behaviors that animals are taught. How'd you learn how to draw? You weren't born knowing how to draw. Mila doesn't draw well. She's going to have to be taught to draw. Colby wasn't born knowing how to draw. He might have special abilities to draw well, but he's been taught how to draw. And he's been taught techniques to draw. Okay, so that's something that the person is taught how to do. All right. So behaviors that require experience and memory are called learned behaviors. So on this side, we have innate behaviors. Those are not taught. On the other side, we have learned behaviors. They are taught. So not taught versus taught behaviors. Okay. In the previous lesson, so yesterday's lesson, we discussed how you knew when to cross the street safely. Okay. We discussed that other things that animals know, they often learn from, older animals, like juvenile animals, be it young elephants or kittens or puppies or even baby lemurs. They learn from adult elephants and adult cats, adult dogs, adult lemurs. Okay, they learn from the adult specimens, adult animals. Okay, so learned behaviors, they're taught behaviors. Okay, we learn how to cross the street safely from adults. Knowing when to cross the street is an example of a learned behavior. Okay, so learned behaviors include crossing the street, safely, drawing a picture of a dog, using utensils to eat, forks, knives, doing division, All those things are learned behaviors. Okay. Speaking of drawing a picture of a dog, page 43. I want you to draw a picture of a dog. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to draw your picture of a dog. All right. 2 minutes to draw your picture of a dog. Might have a little bit more than 2 minutes. I'm going to run the restroom real quick. Okay. All right. So if you need extra time, you can pause the video. Okay. All right. Couple questions. How did you know what to make the dog look like? Some of you might say you have a dog, so you thought about the dog that you have. You might think about what a neighbor's dog looks like. You might think about using your memory from a picture you saw in a book, or using your memory from a picture you've seen online or from a commercial. Okay. Drawing a dog requires you to use your drawing experience and your memories of what a dog looks like. Behaviors that require experience and memory are called learned behaviors. Okay. So we go back to learned behaviors. And one learned behavior is drawing a picture of a dog. You just drew a picture of a dog. Another learned behavior, doing division, reading. Writing is another learned behavior. So you go to school to do these things, don't you? Social skills. In other words, how to get along with others, making friends. That's not automatic. Making friends, being kind to others. Taking turns. Those are all learned behaviors. Those all have to be learned behaviors you get in school. Okay. All right. So we're going to practice identifying innate and learned behaviors. So you should have this copy. You should have your picture of a dog right here. Turn your page to page 44. And I'm going to pull up a video for you. Not the baby video, a different one. Hopefully it's one that is not blocked. HTTP, PhD Sci link. Nope, PhD Sci dot link. Nope, I'm not sure if this one will come in. PhD Sci dot link 1075. Might be a block. Oh, nope, not block. Green turtle hatchlings. This is sea turtles making their way to the ocean after hatching. Right where I thought it was, Tortuguero, Costa Rica. It's the only place where these little green sea turtles hatch in the world. Tortuguero. This would be in very north Costa Rica. Tortuguero. Costa Rica.
big old front flippers. Go, little turtle, go. Okay. I gotta see what else is down here. Excelente. Okay, so in your notebook, page 44. Stop share on this one. Image mate, sorry. Is that behavior of the turtles running towards the ocean and swimming in the ocean? They're running for their lives, aren't they? Is that run at full speed for the ocean? Is that an innate or unlearned behavior? So a not taught behavior? Or is that something that you saw their mom there teaching them to do? Is that a innate behavior? Those baby sea turtles making their way to the ocean? Or is that a learned behavior? And what's your evidence? Okay. Giving you 2 minutes. All right. Record this. I'm going to give you some of this. I did not see any adult sea turtles with no adults present. There is no one there to teach the baby sea turtles. Of course, this didn't come in well. Okay, so there's half your answer. I did not see any sea turtles, any adult sea turtles. With no adults present, there is no one there to teach the baby sea turtles. Now, what does that tell you? Is that an innate behavior? In other words, not taught, or is that a learned behavior? If there's no adult there to teach them, how can they learn it? That should make your answer obvious. You need to write in here whether that's an innate, which means not taught behavior, or whether that is a learned behavior. You need to write that in there. Here's this. I did not see any adult sea turtles. With no adults present, there is no one there to teach the baby sea turtles. You need to fill in this blank. Okay? I missed. You got just a few seconds left. Okay.
Stop share on this one. Let's go back to the next video. Okay. PhD SCI dot INK backslash 1076. Enter. It's cold here. Okay, so this video is entitled Baby Raccoon. Great. Advanced. Proceed. Baby raccoon tries to climb tree with mom's help. Really? Just want to get to this. Yeah, no. Not what I'm looking for. Not it. Not it. Not it. Baby raccoon. To climb tree. Whatever. Yeah, sure. Huge fan of her. Love it when they require us to do this. Great. Hope this is a short video, guys. Today. Come on, National Geographic. No. Please try again. Yeah, I would like to. Yep, would love to. Oh, felt great. Sorry, you're about to see me eat some candy because I'm tired of my internet not working well up here at school. Oh, I saw a blink of video there for a sec. Watermelon Twizzlers taste okay. Wow. This is not fast. Okay. See if I can pull this up in YouTube. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, so it should be 6 years old. But it should be National Geographic. Let's see if this is it.
I don't know. Oh, now you're scared them. They're going up the tree.
Yeah, not the one I was looking for. Not the one I was looking for. Really need that other one to work. Okay, so that one. This is one like what I need you to see right here. So Here we see, how are the babies learning how to climb? Did they just automatically know how to get up the tree, or did they just watch their mama do it? You guys saw that, yes? Watch. Here's another one. Poor mama. She's got her mouth full of baby. Cute little baby in her mouth. There's mama, there's baby. There's mama. She's telling humans, stay back. See, the baby's cute and all, but the baby's tumbling around just like a toddler. So does the baby know just to grab onto the tree and go up? How's that baby figuring out how to get up the tree? Mama's having to place the baby on the tree. Look, she's really struggling with that baby. Come on, baby, grab the tree and go up the tree, little thing. Follow my directions, thing. Would you just listen to me? Go up the tree. Mama's having to teach the baby what to do, right? All right. So stop share on this one. Image mate. Baby raccoon climbing a tree. First column, claim. Is that an innate, meaning a not taught behavior? Or did that mama have to train that baby? Hold on. Yeah, no. 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 Stop share on this. Image mate. Image mate, friend. Okay. So, baby raccoon climbing a tree. That baby born knowing how to climb that tree, or did that baby have to learn how to climb that tree? So write down whether that's an innate behavior or a learned behavior, and then write down your evidence. What did you see in that video that told you whether that baby was born knowing how to climb that tree, or whether that baby had to be taught how to climb that tree? Give your evidence. Okay. Two minutes. I'll be right there. Okay. So everybody, if you don't have these done, you can hit pause and finish. Excuse me. Look for patterns in each type of behavior. We'll use those descriptions to help you discern between the two types of behaviors in future lessons. In an innate behavior, no one has to tell you or show you what to do. It just happens automatically. An innate behavior doesn't require any teaching. In a learned behavior, an adult might show you how to do something. A learned behavior takes practice. You also have to think about it and remember how to do it. So learned behaviors might be using a computer, riding a bike, brushing your teeth, using a phone, reading, drawing a picture of a dog. A reflex might be pulling away when you touch something hot, might be jumping when you're startled. Newborn suckling when given milk. An instinct might be a bird building a nest. A whale knowing where to go thousands of miles away for it to mate, which happens to be the same place that it was born. Instinct also be a newborn crying to get food or attention, and a spider spinning a web. Okay. We're going to use your descriptions to evaluate more animal behaviors in coming lessons. And we're going to also evaluate yawning and tying shoes. Oh, we've got to do this little part up here. Innate behaviors. Innate behaviors are ones no one has to tell or show you what to do. It just happens automatically. Okay, that's an innate behavior. Learned behavior. An adult might show you how to do something. It might require practice. You might have to think about it and remember how to do it. Okay. So human behaviors, yawning. Is yawning, you're going to do this on your own. Is yawning an innate behavior or is it a learned behavior? And give your evidence for it. And is tying shoelaces an innate behavior or a learned behavior? And give your evidence for it. Okay? So you need to do these two last things. This is what I'm ending the lesson on. Shouldn't take you but a few moments. Okay? This should help you tremendously with giving your evidence for whether yawning is innate or learned and whether tying shoelaces is innate or learned. So then give your evidence for it. Okay? So do this on your own. Those of you who are virtual, I need you to take pictures of each page that you did. So that would be pages 43. And you have to fill in the parts I didn't fill in. 44 and 45. My physical kids, I will come around and grade all your notebooks probably Friday because I will be coming in on a half day Friday. If not Friday, I will grade them Monday. Okay. So I will see all my physical kids on Friday because you guys know I'll see every one of you guys. Okay. I just have a doctor appointment in the morning and then I'll be here after that. Okay, guys. So see you, get all your work done. This assignment, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 points. Okay, that's what today's assignment is worth. 14 points. Okay, guys, get this done. Get it all done. Again, virtual kids, take a picture and send it to me. Physical kids, I'll check all your work. Every single box has to be completed and completed correctly. All right. See ya. When you finish your assignments, then you can work on the light electromagnetic spectrum questions. It's 4 pages of text to go with the 2 pages of questions. That's actually all due this weekend, but I better not hear from Miss Page. There was any talking or playing going on in my classroom. I've not been happy with my students' behavior when I've had subs. You already know that. Okay.